Hey, Owamie here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video. Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Ogo, I'm Nishwa Zoro, aka Miss Fair Focal, praying back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, today I'm gonna get so attacked for this video, but it's okay. So first of all, if you want to get a t-shirt, girl, it's only $150, so you can go and get it. I'm sure there'll be WhatsApp number somewhere here. Send a WhatsApp and you'll be directed on what to do. But basically, my ninjas, I had a live, and my ninjas were asking me like the stuff or telling me the topics that they want me to talk about. And in some of the topics, one of them was that there's a ninja that asked how to survive the pressures of being pressured to have a child even when you're not ready. So I think said she was 27 years old. I'm sorry if I just didn't phrase that right, but I actually didn't understand like what you were saying. The pressure that we get as women to have kids even at the age of 27, like guys, it is crazy. I remember when I was 26 years old, there was this woman that had 4 kids and she was failing to financially provide for her kids. She's the one that even tried to steal my trailer. I remember I did a story time about it a long time ago. She tried to even steal my trailer, and it was a huge fight for me to have to get my trailer back and stuff. I think she had already made plans to sell the trailer to someone, so I think they were supposed to just come and fetch, but then want to do it, my vendor had already shown me, because I kept on telling my ex, like, listen, you need to go and get that trailer because I don't trust these people. And by the time we went there, you guys, like, they'd stolen a lot. They'd stolen our TV, they sold, they'd stolen our cutleries, like they had just stolen almost everything. And guess what, you guys? You cannot tell a starving person not to thief. But she then had the nerve to call me barren at the age of 26. She was like, you can't have kids. I was 26 years old at that time. So that's why I'm just trying to show you guys, like, the pressures of having kids come when you're very young. Like at the age of 26, and when I look back, I'm just like mind blown, because I'm 31 and legit, you guys, I'm not even ready at this moment. Like, I feel like for you to survive the pressures, you guys, the pressures usually come from people that are poor, that are broke. And I say this, you guys, this one my father used to tell me, and I never used to, like, I never used to believe him proper. But now when I look at it, I'm like, no, but my dad was really honestly onto something. So my father used to tell me that most poor people are poor-minded. Let me not lie. He said poor people are poor-minded, not most poor, because there's a difference between being poor and broke. And if you look at it, you'll find that it's people that are staying in shacks that have got 4 kids, 3 kids. What are you doing with so many kids? This is a conversation that you guys will need to actually have. If you know that you're poor, please stop having kids. Like, you are not helping your situation. You're not helping your situation at all. And those are the people that they go on and then they put pressure, because they're having kids, like they're having 4 kids, right? And then their firstborn at the age of 17 is already a mother. And then that is a generational thing that is basically going to continuously happen. So that's why if you had your first child at the age of 17 and now you're 25 and you have got 3 kids, you're like, no, they take certain things that are useless as useful. Like, this is the fruit of my womb. I'm not saying that that's not useful before people come for me. Of course you can say that, but are you able to maintain the fruit of your womb? Because that's also very important. That's why they will meet a 26-year-old and they will start, or a 27-year-old, and they will start saying that, you can't give birth if this person doesn't have a child. Because most people are so used to mistake babies that they are now so foreign to the idea of that people that actually sit and plan their life, because you legit can. There are some people that will be like, oh, you cannot plan to have kids. You absolutely can. If you are on contraceptives, you use protection and all those stuff. Like, if it slips and happens, then yeah. But I'm telling you, it's a very small percentage. Most people are just very much careless. The government at least has made it easy that it even gives for free prevention. If it's a matter of you want to be so sexually active, go and get that. Go and get that. So if you feel that you're getting pressured to have a child, you know for a fact that at this moment I'm not ready, don't do it. Do not do it. There were times where I'd feel like, should I just have a baby because, people are saying this and saying that. Guys, I don't want to lie, I would have regretted it so bad. Have you ever seen like when certain situations happens and you're just like, oh my God, like I was crying for this. Now I know, now I understand why God, you made sure this thing is not happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? Guys, I wish that we could all just understand and know that the whole idea of your children are your wealth doesn't work. It's not the truth. Stop suffering your children by birthing many kids and you don't have money to support them. Please stop that nonsense. Please. Yes, they can go out there and make it. They'll see a child that is like suffering, wearing torn clothes and walking barefoot in the cold. And someone will say, you never know, this child can be the next president. I have many kids here, this. But you are not even taking care of those kids. It's the same people that will be out there looting for food. They'll be complaining we don't have food. How many kids do you have? 4. Why do you have so many kids? Sometimes you guys as Black people, we inflict poverty upon ourselves. There are certain life decisions that are a one-way ticket to poverty. And because we as Blacks in South Africa especially, we are so sensitive about everything. People just see it and they move on with their lives. They don't even care. They're just like, you know what? It's okay. Now we're going to continue in this route. You are continuing straight to poverty. Because of the life decisions that we'll be making. I will never ever advise you. Yes, you will get people that will pressurize you. Yes, you will get people that will make it seem like something is wrong with you because of you perhaps maybe don't have a child at a young age. If you are a ninja, my young ninja that is watching me, that is listening to me, even if you meet a man that has a lot of money and he wants kids from you, if you don't have your own money and you are not fully ready with your body, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have kids for someone else. You have kids for yourself. And you need to make a decision. Because there's certain people, you guys, that they just don't want kids. And that's okay. You can live the rest of your life and your reproductive system functions and you just choose to say, I don't want to have a child. And that's okay. If you want, then make sure that at least you're at a place where you are financially independent. You, not someone else, not your aunt, not your husband, not you yourself. You need to be financially independent. And remember, financial independence comes from a lot of things. If it's a matter of like he's a rich man, he says he wants a child, you say, I'll give you a child if you give me a business. Level up. But always make sure that you have your own source of income, because that little human that comes, you as a woman, that's your child. Because we have seen what some of these men be doing out here. So if you are getting all this pressure and stuff, baby girl, don't feel the pressure. The only pressure you should feel is to actually say that I need to be better than yesterday. And even that is not supposed to be pressure from someone else. That should be pressure from yourself. Like, I compete with nobody but myself, so my today self needs to be better than my day before yesterday self. You understand what I'm saying? I need to improve myself. I need to improve on my life. I need to improve on this. I need to improve on that. Don't sit and look at people that say that. Sometimes, you guys, let me tell you, sometimes they have kids that are unplanned and they regret it. And not that you don't love your kids, but some people actually regret They regret having kids when they were young. They regret having kids with wrong partners, because guess what? You cannot go and choose a different baby daddy once that child is born, okay, or when you're pregnant, basically. And so they internalize that, you guys, and they will not tell you that I regret. So what are they going to do? They'll get their frustrations out, because number one, they also want you to go out there and mess up, so that you can also have a horrible baby daddy. You can also have a child that you cannot support, and then you can start feeling the stuff that they feel. And then it's those type of people that once you are also in there, when you talk to them about it, they will tell you, you know, it's difficult. Even me, I'm this and, but those were not the stuff that they used to tell you before. So you need to understand that sometimes you're being given pressure, not because of these people think that you cannot give birth. No, because of they want you to do it so that you can be in the same boat with them. Don't do it. Be very comfortable with yourself and be very confident in yourself. Chase pepper. Once you have that boo-boo and you have got somebody that you can rely on, you feel you can trust, you feel this person, you know, you can be, because sometimes you need to just plan. We can parent or co-parent. But all in all, have your own pepper boo-boo. So my advice would be, don't let anyone pressure you. Again, look at them. It's mostly never people that are staying in mansions, that are staying in beautiful houses, that will be out there giving someone pressure on, go and give birth. No. Most people that are rich, they have 2 kids or 1, and they will tell you, you don't need to rush into having kids, you know, travel the world, make money, do this. And when you're at about at least 35 years old, you can start having kids. Or when you're at 30 years old or 30 whatever, you can start having kids. Most rich people give you advice, don't have kids in your 20s. And I am so grateful that I didn't have a child in my 20s, because I feel like I see the world a lot clearer now that I'm in my 30s. And I feel like I'll be able to offer my kids more now than I would have before. And so chase that paper boo-boo. And I'm not saying that if you had your kids in your 20s, you were wrong, because I know that there are some people that will be very sensitive. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying that don't ever feel the pressure. If you are fully ready, you're financially, emotionally, guys, a child is a lot of work. And we're in different situations. Some people have mothers. I don't have a mother. So I know that I don't have like somebody that I'll be like, yes, 100%, this person will just come and sit with me. I think even if my mom was still alive, I was not going to have that privilege because she was working. So some people actually have that grandmother's child. Where am I going to drop my child if I need this and that? It means that expenses for me will even be more expensive, because everywhere I go, I need to legit be with a nanny. You understand what I'm saying? So look at your situation, guys. Don't throw yourself into poverty, because some people are basically giving you pressures. And if they are pressurizing you to have a child, you are already hanging around the wrong crew. Separate yourself from those people. Okay? Anyway, ninjas, I love you guys. I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. Do you agree with me that people that are less privileged, they also need to be spoken to say that, guys, please stop giving birth as if children are finishing in heaven, please. Anyway, ninjas, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.